Okay, so it's me again. So, you know, earlier I was posting the videos, like I said, of Ranko Negro. This is Ranko Negro News. And like I said, about basically, like I said, I'm tired of basically when you see Ranko Negro in West Choice and Papi Chulo, Erick Crespo, they're the definition of a fraud, shyster, lying, thief, con artist, you know, fake dollar bill. And the thing is, like, I put a video earlier, and like I said, and probably like I said, you know already. And if you're supposedly his friend, Oscar Ranko Negro has a tendency of gossip, like a cheerleader. You know, he wants to be the center of attention. You know, he has no friends, so he wants to say so. It's his side. So believe it or whatever. Like I said, Oscar emailed the judge or whatever. And like I said, I don't really care because God knows the truth. You know, and in God's eyes, He knows that I'm not doing anything wrong. So in God's eyes, like I said, and that's what we tell you, Marco Negro. You can say whatever you want. Tell your friends or whatever you're doing, whatever your story. But I never signed anything. I never gave you consent to follow me around or whatever. And like I said, so basically, tell them whatever you want. You know, and like I said, and if you read the Bible, the story of about Joseph, what did the brothers do to Joseph? So I'm the one. So and like job, like what happened, and guess who wants me to curse God because they believe on Erick Crespo Papa Chulo so much. Guess who? Hmm. So there's a lot of stories. Like I said, it's just like I said. That like I said, to me, God is everything. To Ranko Negro, Erick Crespo Papa Chulo is everything, right? So one time I told him it's either God or money. Hmm. Ranko Negro chose money. And to me, I chose God. Because, I could be broke or whatever, like I said, but God sends me blessings. And like I said, He helps me every day. Anyway, so, like I said, Ranko Negro can say whatever he wants, but God knows the truth, and he thinks it's a laughing matter. Like I said, I'm serious with God, and like I told him, look, probably I can't prove my innocence right here because, like I said, nobody, or like I said, hardly people are familiar with this Epic software, or this Harp software, and they're new to this this new technology, like I am. So like I said, if you ask a police officer Harp or like Epic, it's for people, other people that don't know about it. Like I said, I'm still learning about it, and like I said, it is for medical purposes only to help people, not to use it to like Oscar Rocco to supposedly he wants to he uses like my niece, my cousins, and like I said, torture me and everything, or they don't let me sleep. So I guess it's something inspiring. So the mother of his child, whatever that thing, so she could make money off of it. And like I said, or like they hear my conversations, and like I said, 98% of the things that, like I said or speak to with friends, is my life experience. And the things, like I said, I lived it, I went through it, I cried through it, ain't no shame. Like I said, like, I make mistakes. But Ranko Negro, okay, so if I go to another man and one time Ranko Negro see me and apologize because that was my mistake, right? So he laughs, and he's like, "Why are you laughing?" Woo, woo. And no, as a man, I know how to take responsibility for my actions. I know what I'm doing. It's just like, okay, well, okay. So that has nothing to do with pride. And actually, matter of fact, you should be actually more proud of yourself that you recognize, responsibility, or like I said, like or like the actions you did, or you just you knew you were wrong and you're admitting it, and you want to make it right. So apologize, like I said, like a man, you know. And the thing, how I do it, like I said, I try to be a lot of things I learned from my grandpa, like the old days, not by phone, And Ranko Negro, like I said, when he gets on phone, he like I said, like, he's always like, ah. Someone give him like a cup of sperm of Eric or whatever, or he's taking steroids. No, to me, and like I said, that's why like you see me. I don't rely on the phone because if I made a mistake or if I made a deal with you, and like I said, and if I was in the wrong, I take responsibility for my actions. I'm liable for what happened. So, like I said, one time, like I said, he see me apologizing to a friend, and he was laughing, and because like I told like I in a shook his hand because look, I'm sorry, whatever, I was in the wrong and apologize. So he started laughing. He's like, how he apologized to him and look at him how he looks or whatever. That has nothing to do with with being liable or like take responsibility or just being or admitting that you're wrong and you want to make it right. And sometimes it's not about just apologizing. Sometimes, well, like in my case, it's to have peace of mind. Like I said, I pray to God every day, morning, night, or whatever. And like I said, and it just in my heart is just to have that peace of mind with God because like I knew I was wrong at the time. I didn't know I was wrong. So now, like I said, look at me, God. Look, I'm apologizing, and I'm basically you're looking at me, telling them that I'm sorry. But at the same time, Ranko Negro, why are you even looking at me? What kind of shoes I wear? If I'm homeless or whatever, that's none of your business. And if I say things, whatever, it's because of knowledge. And like I said, streetwise or whatever. And like I said, and not just that, like I said, I've been to the hospital, whatever, and they want to take my whatever stories and they want to make money off of it, copyright or whatever, and make their kids something that they're not. So just like leave me alone. But at the same time, so like I said, keep filing charges. You guys look at previous videos, and like I said, at the same time, I don't really care because in God's eyes and in my heart, He knows the truth. So if that's what it takes, and if that's what God's destiny wants me to see other things that I don't see, or like I said, I just leave it up to God's hands. But and just because like he has an extra quarter, or because he thinks that that's his company, and he files lawsuits or whatever, and like I said, like he took like 2,500, like 2,500 from the bill or whatever, and the scar. I mean the and like I said, other things that led like $7,000. And if you look at, like I said, if you look at like what's called my demeanor, if you look at my character right now, because I told him God sees everything, either here or up there. God's gonna judge you. So just because you're here and you have Eric, when you go up there, you're not gonna have Eric. So and I tell him, make sure you make better judgment calls, or make sure you make better decisions, or or the actions you're taking. Just because you have Eric Crespo Look chulo here, or because I can't prove it because I'm a minority. God, okay, I could go to jail. You could take whatever. Like I said, you can have me jump or whatever. And if I can prove it, or if I don't call the cops for some reason, whatever, if I can't prove it here, God is watching you. Up there, you're not gonna have Erick Crespo, Papi Chulo. So anyway, so I posted a video a couple minutes ago, and regarding and believe it. I mean, look at it. My ID, right? So guess who's more worried about my ID? Because if I get locked up, Ranko Negro has a tendency to let her borrow to my uncle. Probably you seen him, the one that drives the Class A. It's because like I said, it's just okay. So let me get this straight, or like I said, and this is like things that it comes to me. Think about. So my dad gave Oscar $5,000, which he never paid him back, right? To get a Class A because he's useless. He can't work at a labor, or he can't do this, or he can't do that, which he never paid him back. So, and like I said, God knows the truth. And I want to speak about liability and all that stuff later, but okay. So God knows the truth, anyways. So how come he can't drive a Class A no more? So, like I said, all his world revolves around Erick and Wise choice because, for one, he can't drive a Class A no more. And it's just like, my dad gave you $5,000, which you never paid him back. You never paid rent. And it's just like, you can't even drive, you can't even drive a Class A. I got references. I don't even have a Class C. And for some reason, like I said, in God's will, I'm driving. So I could even drive the old fashioned, like the Mexican styles, like the one with I don't know how many speeds, but I could actually hotwire it. And like I said, like I said, I plead the fifth, but everybody, well, because at the time I didn't have a car, right? So everybody was looking at me like, man, this guy, he can't. So everybody was, like I said, God knows the truth that everybody was like, they turned around and he was like, because there's the old fashioned, like the Mexican choice, like the one where, like, I think, like I said, I don't know, I just know how to drive it. So I got it in there and like that. So anyway, and I recently, and another thing is just like, with Ranko, I never wanted to drive. And he used to say, like, that was driving like an old lady, but no, he used to like the trucks, like he used to like put overweight. They once you're driving the overweight, they will tilt. So Ranko there, he will put my life at risk. He didn't care. He only cared about making Erick Crespo Papi chulo money. So he didn't care. So I was driving at 65, 55. I didn't care if you like it or not. I'm not gonna put my life in danger or me just because you want Papi chulo to make money. No, let's get that straight. So say whatever you want, but no, it's not just that. We're related by DNA, and you're exposing my life to for Papi chulo. Come on. Anyways, so I posted that video here. Look, and I put about my ID. Okay. See, so I'm not sure you can see it because like right there. So Ranko is in desperate need for me to get locked up. So my uncle, he used my ID because he got deported. Actually, my uncle, he was good. He was good here, and because he wanted to party, he wanted to go, with the senior videos. He went to Mexico, and I don't know why, but like I said, you just like common sense. They told him to drive a car full of Mexicans. Like I said, hey, I will do it too, but come on, knowing that everybody has no papers through, come on to the checkpoint. No, common sense. So anyway, so he was willing to do it. So he got busted. So they took his ID, he took whatever, and so he got deported. And if he gets busted by ICE or whatever, he knows that he's gonna do minimum 7 years. And I know it's a fact because I have friends that they get deported, and like I said, and it's like me. I was gonna get deported too because like I went to prison. But anyways, so people get deported, and it's like me. This is our life. This is, well, to me, Northern California. That's all I know. Northern California, like I said, this is everything I know, right? If I go to Mexico, like I said, I'm basically just blindfolded because I don't know what to do. And Northern California is being good to me, right? So anyway, so my uncle he got busted. So and like I said, a friend of mine's that they got deported, and like him, like they get busted again automatically. They do 7 years. That's when the loss of like what's called like